Hiya guys, it's Spectre here. Welcome back to Immortal to Warhammer 3. Continuing my Throgg campaign. I just hit the end turn. I forgot to fucking hit record. I do that a lot sometimes. Hope you guys are all having a great day. And if you're new around here, please drop a sub. Help grow the channel. Really appreciate it. Oh, hang about. Is that Malekith summoning Black Arcs?
Nice you did. Mutant beast. Throgg hears you.
Oh, we have got that. Right, okay. Yeah.
Disorder.
Let's go over here. They're 163. The fuck? They're expensive. I'm appreciating the level of randomness though you get in a lot of these campaigns. How like just you see different factions take off and become powerful that you don't see. You never saw in Warhammer 2. Warhammer 2 was like 80-90% order-tied almost every campaign, and it was the same few factions: Empire, Dwarves, High Elves, Bretonnians, and then sometimes Lizardmen as well, and that were it. And if it was Doontide, it was Dark Elves usually, and sometimes Skaven, usually Clan Moles or Clan of Shin. I think I saw Ikit Claw do it once, and pretty much he'd wiped out Bretonnia by like turn 50 odd, so he'd conquered all that up there. Well, that was very, very rare. But now you've got so many different factions you can steamroll. Chaos actually does well. You haven't got to worry about like Chaos dropping and declaring war on everybody, because now you can actually make allies with them, which is pretty cool. So that's a Skaven's place then, isn't it?
Master Lord of Hellpit.
I don't know what he's doing down there, it's weird. Okay.
Battle time is feeding time. Trampling.
Ah, okay. So that does work for Mirror Champions as well. Nice.
Right rooms.
I don't think we really need to upgrade that again, because I'll be getting rid of that. Because in 4 turns that goes up to 5. I'm sure I'm going to recruit him a few better units in here. And it can hold, as long as it's got a plus, it's fine. Zarina. What the hell's Azazel doing? Azazel, you're about to get, like, wombo combo there, mate. Get the hell out of dodge. I don't know what that blue explosion thing is that keeps going off on him. Oh my god, he's actually besieging Tower of Crag. Have I got... I don't know if I've got military access with the Azazel. Is that Wulfrik? No, it's an idiot. Where's him? Give me the fucking hero. Azazel. Actually, no, I have got military access. Right, okay. I need to go and try and see the Azazel stuff. Oh, they take 2 turns to recover, you're shitting me. 2 turns to recruit. Why do they take 2 turns? Get rid of both of those. put some mirror champions in there. Unfortunately, it's going to take us 2 turns, but still.
Got the monster horde.
I don't really want to recruit any frost trolls until I've got this up to spec. Expensive. Yeah, because once I've got that, I can have that, can't I? So they're 20% cheaper to recruit, and they gain 3 ranks, but that's faction wide. So it hasn't got to be from that province, but it's just the fact of recruiting them cheaper and getting higher ranks on them. It's definitely worth having. It's kind of weird that it doesn't give you like an upkeep reduction, like faction wide as well.
Despoil and ravage.
Make the buildings cheaper again. Unfortunately, the buildings here can't be cheaper. How long this cough's going to stay with me? Wulfrik's got 9 settlements. If I can find Wulfrik and kill him, I can confederate him. He's there. He obviously already died. He'd respawned in Tower of Crack. Oh, bollocks. Still get all these negatives. I forgot about those. Where the hell's he gone? Am I at war with Wulfrik at present? No. Right. Oh, not got quite enough. Shit. I need to wait for that. Where the hell is he?
Northmen come.
That's Lamont Dahl. Where's Wulfrik? Did he die? Look at that.
Sea fangs ready.
He friggin' did. He died again. He died fighting Tower of Crack. Then again, they are damaged though. So he must have sacked it. What? What the hell?
Crossbones.
Right, so we don't need the growth buildings anymore, do we? No. Get rid of that. And it's just a matter of what we're going to build in their place. Okay. Oh. Actually beat Azazel. Fuck. Okay. They've taken Pro's landing back. Marvellous. Right. I mean, these are potential extra scouts if you need them as well, because they've got block army. So they've got block army and these skin wolves have got assassinate. But obviously only if you can afford them, because the fact they're 275 each, for that you can get another unit of road champions. Build me that. That needs to be the money building. Right. I do want to build that. I can look at improving the garrison, but then I can also get the troll building. I'm surprised it didn't give any trolls for the garrison units.
What?
What's our relations like with Wulfrik? Yeah, they're deteriorating, yeah.
A challenge?
Well, he's only at war with obviously the vassal of Azazel and Azazel himself. So he's gonna declare war on us sooner or later. Just trying to pin Wulfrik down.
Winter tooth. I'll have a crack.
Where's the divide on this?
Okay.
Must be that there.
Tribesmen, gather!
I knew it. The spoilers come. Troll Lord.
We haven't got the money coming in where we can fully recruit our first army. Not without one, anyway. I don't necessarily need mammoths or giants in there. That's just a building I'll build, so if I want a bit of flavour in there later on, I can do. Only 3 buildings you do need other than your defences is that one for both your armoured skin wolves and your capacity for your skin wolf waking. This one for your Familiar Bale Fiends, because they want a caster with a very good laws of magic, and they replenish your troops, which gives you access to both of your trolls. And then this one, purely because it gives loads recruit rank +1 faction wide, is the main reason. And then a bit of extra control on Chaos and Divided Corruption. You don't need it for these, or I don't even really recruit these. Only time I'd recruit those if I've got abundance of money and I need more scouts. That's basically it. And then you always build that, but you build that in a town as opposed to a city. Because this one, it does give you what a lot consider your best unit, the mammoth, and then you can get the giant up there later on. But this giant is not as resilient as the chaos variant, because I don't think he gets like the extra missile resistance, because the Norscan tech tree is kind of crap. Ooh, fucking hell, that'd be quite good. Occupying Ragliano. Research rate +10%, which is not bad if you're still doing research. Upkeep -15%. That's quite juicy. That's missile resistance 10%, but only will fight against Dark Elves. It's kind of odd. Upkeep -10% for Mammoth, Skin Wolf, Norscan Ice Wolves, and Norscan Warhound units. Is it like a furry thing? Because the Mammoths and Skin Wolves, fair enough, they can be quite expensive, but the Ice Wolves and Norscan Warhounds, they're cheap and low tier. That's only against Cathay. Yeah, there's nothing on there to increase the resistance of giants. So by comparing the two, they've got 56 speed, he's only got 39. Both are large targets. He's got really good leadership at 100 leadership, but they've only got 60. So it's bad by comparison. But then they've got 70 armour and the armoured trait, where he's only got 50 armour and not the armoured trait. And although there's only 20 armour difference there, which isn't a lot, the armoured trait counts for a lot. It really does. If you've got a lot of armour but haven't got the armoured trait, the armour's not as useful as you might think. Because I've tried it before with a unit that didn't have the armoured trait, and they were taking ridiculous damage still in combat. Not so much from range, because range is a whole different sort of ball game, but still taking ridiculous damage in combat. They're units that are weak against armoured, like ogres, dryads, that sort of thing. They were still able to hurt those sorts of units, where once they've got armoured, they do almost nothing to you. It's like you get 70% less damage taken against units that are weak versus armoured if you've got an armoured unit. See, I'm torn between wanting to attack.
Despoil and ravage.
Lord of the monster horde.
Obviously, if I declare war on Wulfrik, then we are at war. It could send armies down here. It could send armies every single way.
Slaughter the sheep.
I see death. I can.
I'm going to sit there, because I'm going to wait and see if Wulfrik takes control of this army. If I can beat Wulfrik, problem solved. Because then with the amount of territory that he's got, I should be able to afford probably 2 armies. What is this supposed to be helping? It's a lord by himself. The Skaven don't really have access to a one-man Doomstack Lord. At least not until they get Vermin Lords. Makes me wonder what they're going to do with Vermin Lords. If it's just going to be a recruitable Greater Demon unit for them, or if a wrapped through sacrificing of souls or whatever
Tribesmen.
is going to ascend into a Vermin Lord. Kind of like how the Chaos Lords do.
Northmen come.
Muted beast.
Slaughter the sheep. Marauders all.
I rule.
That's 6 grand? Jesus Christ. They've got quite a bit of territory out this one, haven't they?
Let them come.
Why is this guy still alive?
I foresee destruction.
Wow, Hagrief got destroyed. See, I do want to take care of these as well, but I've got enemies here essentially on both flanks, because I've got them there, but I'm not at war with them yet, and I've got Wulfrik on this side. But Wulfrik's by far the stronger of the two, and he's near my primary province, because the other one here, Karak Vlag, whatever it's called, isn't as important to me as the main one, especially now it's about to be tier 5. But I need to find Wulfrik. See, unlike with the Kislev, I've just gonna wipe them out as I would do normally. Wulfrik, I can just find him, beat him, and then take all his shit. And one more turn for that. That we can afford. I mean, some people have said these aren't worth building, but it's like, there's nothing else really in that slot you can build that's as good as what that is, unless you're like really struggling for control or something. Then you'd go with that. But you don't need growth anymore once you've maxed it out, and income for post-battle loot or armies in adjacent regions is kind of worthless, because you're going to be moving away from that region relatively quickly once you start rolling. So that ain't really worth it. At least that's a constant 150 income a turn. So between two of them, that's 300. That's another unit on Broad Champions with a bit spare. And then ones like this, alright, that brings in even less at 50, but then you've got the carved obsidian resource, as well as the chaos and divided stuff. But you've got the obsidian resource, and then that one there, you've got the iron ingots, also recruitment cost reduction from road units faction wide. Faction wide benefits are always good. Oh, and as it happens, I have to destroy them anyway. I didn't even look at this. So I've got to destroy the Rupsman clan, the Ice Court, and the Great Orthodoxy. So basically Katarina and Kastaltin. And then I've got to have 35 settlements. So I've only controlled 5. But I've got more territories than that already. It's kind of weird. These have got Wulfrik starting location? Or does he not start there anymore? So I've got to wipe out all the Kislev stuff anyway. The only one I'm not going to wipe out is him. Him I haven't got to wipe out. I can leave him alone. Though by now I would have thought he would have been dead. I mean, somehow Hag Grief just got wiped out and he's still alive. They don't like the Ice Court? Well, see, I got destroyed. They ain't seeing shit no more. There he is. There he is.
Tribesmen, gather!
Right. I've got eyes on Wulfrik. I just need him to come this way. And see these things. One, I was hoping they'd get rid of these, but then again, I suppose they haven't done Norsca rework yet. But they need to get rid of all these negative events. And if they're not going to get rid of them, they need to at least reduce the activity time down to like 3 turns. They last 10 turns. And because they last so long, in the past I've actually had 2 negative events up at the same time. Because of how quickly they've come together, and you've had 2 overlapping. And it's like, what? So I'm just getting faction-wide negative events for no reason. Just because I'm Norscan. And apparently the CA guys don't like Norscans. No other faction has that, where they just get random negative events. And it's literally, this is a negative event, choose this one or choose this one. But both are negative. What I personally think they should do, if they're going to do it that way, is change it where, like the one that I just had, was lose 15% movement speed or lose 10 armour across all units. But then what they should do is have a good effect and a bad effect. So have it, alright, you lose 15% speed, but you gain 10 armour. Or you lose 10 armour, but you gain 15% movement speed. So then at least whichever one you choose, you've got a negative, but you've also got a positive. If it's going to last 10 goddamn turns. Otherwise reduce it down to like 3. At most 5 turns, but personally I think 5's probably a bit too long. Especially considering that AI doesn't get those negative traits, but you do. I actually can afford it. Right, I guess them built on the way. We have quite big garrisons on these, don't we? I think. Yeah, they've got 18. And they're going to gain one more, they're making it 19. To gain a unit of skin wolves. They used to always have like a mammoth. Usually a feral mammoth I think it were. They used to have that in like a town. Right, Wulfrik's there.
comes. Winter Tooth.
Give it a save. We've not saved it in a bit.
What?
Yes.
Fucking hell's got a lot of ice trolls by the looks for it.
Where's my next club?
Was going to anyway.
Northmen come.
Disorder.
Wulfrik.
Well, I can't take him while he's inside there and they're backing him up. They'll have way too many units. I've got to wait for him to leave.
Spoil and ravage.
Ideally, I need him by himself. Which is my army against his army. He's got more champions as well, though. Fucking hell. Is he on his mammoth yet? No, he's on a chariot. Okay. Oh, that actually just provided garrison skin wolf working. Yeah, others do that. Alright. So it gives you access to a little hero. Actually, I probably need to save for that. I need to upgrade the garrison here. Yeah. See if Kislev come in there to attack. If they attack with only one army, I potentially can defend it. Oh, for fuck, Daniel. Of course he has. Great. Well, it's a good job I wasn't over there fighting the Kislevites and I have to go north and whoop his ass. They're gonna work as a team. Shit. They're making it so I can't fight him. Great, now I've got to deal with Daniel, who also happens to be pretty strong. He's already at war with Agarond. Why would he declare war on me? Pain in my ass.
Challenge undeniable.
Be okay if I could get these to friggin' separate. Otherwise I've got to fight 27 units and my army isn't exactly good.
Lord of the monster horde.
Right. I might just have to annihilate my economy briefly. Run away. Yes. Right. We can potentially do this. You got destroyed finally. Took fucking long enough. I don't see any Daniel-based armies. There's a military presence there of 8. 8, 16, 24, so there's a full stack and a bit over there.
World scourge.
World walker.
Right. He's got 6 very injured units there. And then there's him. And he's got 19.
All be slaves.
We'll give it a say beforehand in case this is a mistake, because what I've got to factor into this is I've got Daniel on the other fucking side.
King on thrones. Throgg dead.
I didn't expect that, to be completely honest. I thought that would definitely be a fight. It's up in Norsca, so I'll occupy it. Bingo. Right. Now the problem is that we've just created ourselves more of a problem where we've got more shit to defend. What have you been leveled up like? Absolutely not. Why on earth would they ever upgrade that? Come down here, we need to get eyes on. Right, okay. That's Wulfrik dealt with. Nice, quick and easy.
Northmen come.
Didn't we have Beyblades? Apparently not. Grayling Moots there, Dunky, Angabat, Naglafari. Oh, that's part of that, is it? Right, okay, fair enough. Right, Grayling Moots embedded deep in mountain range. It's got no special buildings, so that can keep them Rhoda champion building. Right, get rid of that one. I don't need it twice, that's stupid. Problem is he's got no growth. Why have you got no growth? Right. Get rid of that. This one I'm not gonna recruit from here with this. I don't know why the fuck they're both there anyway. Destroy both of those. Right, what have we got around here? Monolith for Catan, right, that's a city. Again, we need growth. Good God, man. These are both ports. But we don't build that there anyway, that's stupid. You never build that because it's a crap building with crap units. We don't want that there. I might leave that one there because it is a 3. If it's a 3 or 4 province, I like to have the access to road champions. If it's a 2 like that one, I'd rather just base it around money apart from the recruitment units in here. Or build the recruitment building in there. Because you've got, what, 7 buildings on you. So ultimately you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for your money. You could always build that as number 7 in there. It's £4,000. Okay.
run the world.
How many armies have I got? 3. There's something somewhere else then.
Immediately.
Where's this guy? Down there. Right.
Journeying. I submit. Accepted. Despoil and ravage.
Oh, why would you go into that? No. Oh my god. This is the one time on here that I always go essentially down the Nurgle tree. Because you get regeneration, and later on you're on a mammoth, where you have over 14,000 health. As well as being armoured. So you're going to be like a armoured version of a Great Unclean One. And you get some missile resistance as well. And there you get Rage and Berserk, or you get Berserk instead of Rage. I always take that. Always. Regeneration is just so much more useful.
Outstanding.
Battle time is bleeding time.
Right, Throggy.
That was my idea.
We might lose some territory here to Daniel, because it's not prepared to defend itself on the coastline. But at least now I've got the money where I can actually build Throgg's first full army and maybe recruit a second guy. I can't use his lords because they've been levelled up terribly. And I always give regeneration to my guys. Regeneration is a very, very useful trait. But if you get it on like a big, powerful single entity, especially bear in mind in this case, you're talking about a lord, so they can have later on like ward saves, physical resistance, on top of the fact that on a mammoth, that's got 14,000 health and then, you know, quite a bit of armour. It makes complete sense to take generation. It really does. I mean, even if things get a bit dicey where you might be getting hurt, you can pull him out of the fight and he can heal himself up passively. There's no reason not to take it. Move
by the serpent.
your ass.
On the prowl. Fine. Norsca!
My ice age comes.
Just take you out of there. Actually, you can go that way, yeah. Go that way into the border. He has got an army there.
Great rules.
Chieftain of the tribe. Despoil and ravage.
I eat my enemies.
Overrun the world.
Hero flesh.
Anyone that's got half a brain could probably see what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the 2 Norsca Ice Troll units into his army.
Dominate.
We can look for the magical items actually as well. I didn't look through them. That's just a better version of the same thing. Magical weapon for him, that'd be nice. No, I don't. God damn it. No. Well, they're both kind of. Nah, oh, they're different because they're different grades, aren't they? For fuck's sake. Right, okay. Fuck it then. I'll take that, put that in there. I'll probably keep him with that in all honesty. Actually, I'm not sure if that works for the army. It's got to be on the Lord. Right. Things we can build. We needed growth, didn't we? Yeah, because we ain't got none. do have some growth from that, don't we? Yeah, that's going to need that though. We can build that there. And that. Right. We do. So we're building one there, that's good. Build that there. Right.
Bloodthirsty. What? You know the...
Well, they're going to be linked to Balakor, aren't they?
No need to summon me where shadows form. I am there.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay for it.
You dare. You have a proposal, yes? What?
He doesn't like that I'm at war with Daniel. Well, Daniel declared war on me. Shouldn't he be getting the negative, not rather than me? Right. And then I'm going to build you up an army. And then we're going to go and fuck over Daniel and take all his territory. There's one thing with Daniel. Do not trust him. At all. If he offers you peace, don't take it. Wipe him out. Because I offered him peace at one point to get peace, see if he'd, leave it and then go into non-aggression or whatever. Once the peace ended, he redeclared war straight away. I think you get like a 10-turn grace period with peace. And then he declared war again straight away. And my army's at that point moving into Kislev. So, I've learnt the hard way, let's just say. Defensive alliance? Yeah, why not? I said Clan Moulder, they can be worthwhile allies, sometimes Skaven. Not all the time, but sometimes. But just don't give a military alliance unless they're like really strong. Defensive alliance is fine, because at least it's only when people declare war upon them. In which case, it's alright. And most of Chaos factions will be okay alignment with the Skaven. Why?
What? This way.
My ice age comes.
Actually, no, because we've got...
Saber-tooth. Oh yes.
And so luckily so far, while I've had to deal with confederating him, which is always a headache because they always build weird buildings and crap like that. Should not build it there, safer. It's just basically so I can recruit all the units now for my army. I mean, I've got 5 Norsca Ice Trolls. I'm going to replace that one with an Ice Troll. I then need 3 more Marauder Champions, and then I can get rest as Armoured Skin Wolves. Because basically the Skin Wolves in this basically can act like your cavalry, essentially. They've already got 20% physical as well. I'm sure they didn't have that in Warhammer 2. I'm pretty sure they've been buffed with that, which is really good. Because it means they've got physical resistance of a demon, but without the drawback of being demonic, where they like start to fade away. And they've also got generation, which is really good. But I think they had that anyway. Pretty sure they still had that. But then because they're anti-large, they're really good at dealing with enemy cavalry, which is the kind of place you'd put them on the flanks. They're not that fast compared to like other cavalry, only 65 speed, but they don't need to be. The AI always puts its cavalry on the flanks. Right, I'm going to call this part here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care everyone, have a great day.